Let's deal with another dumb lie that's spread by IUIC. Now, this lie right here has got to be one of the dumbest lies I ever heard before in my life. They talking about King James was a black man. Now, let's look at how dumb this is. Now, let's play dumb with IUIC. We gonna pretend that this black King James had no idea that the white John Hawkins stole a boatload of black people and brought them to America on the good ship Jesus. Now, the white man says 1562. And he says that John Hawkins brought the slaves to the Caribbean. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that in 1555, John Hawkins brought a boatload of slaves to Jamestown, Virginia. But let's just act like and play dumb with IUIC. This black King James had no idea. Then we gonna continue to play dumb with IUIC, and we gonna act like Jamestown, Virginia was not named after King James I. We just gonna play dumb because this is a simple Google search. It says in 1607, 104 English men and boys arrived in North America to start a settlement. On May 13th, they picked Jamestown, Virginia for their settlement, which was named after their king, James I. The settlement became the first permanent English settlement in North America. But we gonna play dumb with IUIC and act like the black King James had no idea that Jamestown, Virginia was named after him. Just as a quick reminder, for those who may not know, IUIC says that King James VI and King James I were black. Just for that side note for those who don't know. So we gonna continue to play dumb with IUIC. And we gonna act like the black King James had no idea that, as the History Channel says, first enslaved Africans arrived in Jamestown, setting the stage for slavery in North America. Now we gonna act like the black King James had no idea that there was a city named after him and that slaves was being transported to that city that's named after this black King James. We gonna play dumb and act like he ain't know nothing about this. So we gonna continue to play dumb with IUIC. And we gonna act like when the black King James in 1611 put in his Bible, slave obey your master, he didn't know that it was slaves in Jamestown, Virginia. He didn't know that John Hawkins from England had the good ship Jesus. He knew none of that. He didn't know that the black man couldn't read or write. None of that he didn't know. So when he put slave obey your master, he was writing it. He was an Israelite and he was writing it for Israelites. When it says, bless those who despitefully not just use you, but despitefully use you. The black King James, when it says in Revelations, his head and his hairs were white like wool, even white as snow. He didn't think that these black people who couldn't read or write, he didn't think that the white man was going to show them a white Jesus. He thought that was going to make them think that Jesus was black. We going to play dumb. So, brothers and sisters, what we need to keep on our mind about IUIC, they want to replace the Nation of Islam and become the Jewish Nation of Islam. So since the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught us that the Bible has been tampered with. They believe if we just make King James black, then that means the Bible couldn't be tampered with because he was an Israelite writing it for Israelites. Just another dumb lie that's spread by IUIC. So, brothers and sisters, after playing dumb with IUIC, who do you think was the real King James?